I'm going to be brutally honest with you. My first YouTube channel failed. That channel was called Crypto Investing Made Simple, and it took me just over 3 years to get 1,000 subscribers. But 6 months ago, I started a second channel called Complete Investing, and I hit 1,000 subscribers after 5 months. Nothing amazing, I agree, but a big improvement and a step in the right direction. Today, I'm going to tell you why my first channel failed miserably. Then, step by step, exactly what's went right with my second channel. But first, I want to tell you why I even have a YouTube channel, my investing background, and why YouTube matters to me. Let me give you some context, because this part matters. I'm 42 and I've been investing for 24 years. But here's the thing people don't expect me to admit. Even with all that experience, I didn't always have the best of relationships with money and investing. It wasn't until 2019 that I really committed to learning about personal finance and investing properly, like really understanding it, building systems, getting discipline, and focusing on long-term wealth instead of quick wins. And once I did, everything changed. And the deeper I got into it, the more I realized most people aren't stupid with money, they're just not taught it properly. Nobody explains the basics in a way that feels clear and real. So for me, YouTube isn't just content, YouTube is leverage. It's a way to take just about everything I've learned, good and bad, and turn it into something that helps other people. Avoid the mistakes I made. And I'll be honest, I also want freedom. I want to build something real. I want to go full time one day on YouTube. I want a big audience. Not for ego, but because I genuinely believe I can help people with investing, especially regular people who don't want hype. They want a plan. 1,000 subscribers in 5 months might not sound like I'm achieving much, but it matters to me. YouTube is the platform where trust is built. And if you build trust, you can build a business. You can build a community. You can change your life. So if you're like me and like the idea of doing YouTube to help people, do it. And hopefully over the next few minutes, I can help you with my experience. The truth about my first channel. So, Crypto Investing Made Simple. In the beginning, it was honestly brutal. Let's have a little look at my first ever video. Welcome to the Duff Money Personal Finance and Investing channel. Before we get into it, I'd just like to say that this is not financial advice. This is information only. The audio was rubbish. The lighting wasn't the best. My confidence just wasn't there. And I know that sounds obvious, but it matters because nobody tells you the real truth. When you upload your early videos, you're not just making content, you're battling your own shyness, your own ego, and that voice in your head that says, who do you think you are? I'm naturally a bit of an introvert, and for ages I delayed YouTube because I didn't want to show my face. But I'd already done all the safe stuff. I started learning about money and investing properly in 2019. I started a blog, I wrote investing books, I even started a podcast. But YouTube felt like stepping onto a stage. And when I finally started, I got what a lot of people get. Basically grief off the lads down the pub or at work. Friends and family just didn't get it. They see you filming, editing, talking to a camera, and they think you've pretty much lost the plot. And it stings, especially at the beginning, because you don't have results yet. You can't point to 100,000 subscribers and say, see, it's worked. You're just a person with a dream and like 37 subscribers. I even remember thinking about creators like James Smith. He talks a lot about getting stick from his mates, the rugby lads, when he first started online. And now look at him. That's when I realized people will laugh at the beginning and then pretend they always believed in you when it's going well. So I kept going and the channel did get better. My communication improved massively. My editing improved. My confidence improved. Here's a clip from early last year. I lost it all in my first cycle, but in the last 2 cycles, I've learned how us investors can really win in crypto. But even though the content did improve, the channel still failed in the way that mattered most. It didn't grow fast enough to justify the time I was putting in. And the reason is simple. I chose the wrong niche and the wrong positioning. Not wrong as in crypto is bad, wrong as in it was too broad, too competitive, and I was trying to serve just about everyone. Plus, crypto is one of those spaces where trust is everything. And if you're not packaged correctly, properly, people scroll right past you. And here's the painful part. I was improving the skill, but not improving the strategy. So after 3.5 years, I did hit 1,000 subscribers, and instead of feeling proud, I felt tired, overwhelmed, a bit stressed out, like I'd done the hard work without getting the rewards. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, and this isn't me giving out financial advice. That's basically my disclaimer that I always say on this channel, because I'm normally talking about investing, and I need to make it very clear I'm not FCA approved to protect myself, and that I'm not giving out professional advice. The pivot. Why complete investing has worked much better. When I started complete investing, I changed one core thing. I stopped trying to be crypto content, and I started trying to be myself. I widened the mission to investing as a whole. Mindset, long-term strategy, simple plans, building wealth. So instead of fighting in a crowded space where literally everyone is screaming about charts, I positioned the channel around clarity, consistency, and real-life investing for normal people. Long-term investing to build wealth in a simple way most people can follow. Instantly, the content felt more natural. My confidence went up. My message got clearer, and the channel started to grow much faster. So what did I do differently? Step by step to get 1,000 subs in 5 months. Step by step, how I got 1,000 subs in 5 months. Step 1, I chose a niche that actually fits my life. Simple investing for adults who want a plan. That might sound small, but it changes everything. Quick question. If you started a channel now, today, what would it be about? Comment below. Even if it's messy, writing it down is powerful. Step 2, I got consistent in a way I could actually sustain. Most people fail on YouTube for one reason. They go too hard, then disappear. So I picked a schedule I could stick to. Not daily uploads, not I'll post when I feel inspired. I just posted 3 videos on the same days, the same times. And YouTube rewards consistency because it needs to trust you'll keep publishing. Step 3, I treated every video like an experiment. This is where my mindset changed. Instead of this video has to do well, it became this video is data. So after each upload, I looked at where people clicked off, what titles worked, what topics got suggested, what retention looked like in the first 30 seconds. Not obsessively, just enough to learn. And every week the channel got a little bit better, in my opinion. Step 4, I improved the first 30 seconds massively. The biggest mistake I used to make, waffling. Hi guys, welcome back. Hope you're well, blah, blah, blah. Nobody cares. Now I start with an intro that tells my audience exactly what they're getting. And I try to do it in 30 seconds or less, not 1 minute plus like before. Step 5, I asked for engagement like a real person. This sounds small, but it's big. I stopped saying smash the like button or whatever, and I started saying things like, if you've ever felt behind, comment I'm starting. Or type book if you want my top 5 investing books from the last 6 years. Now, I'm not a YouTube expert, but I feel I'm improving all the time. And these 5 steps are what's worked for me over the last few months. Summary. So the lesson of this whole video is simple. My first channel didn't fail because I was bad at YouTube or didn't know anything about investing. It failed because I was learning the craft without aligning the strategy. But once I pivoted, got clearer, stayed consistent, and focused on connection, I got 1,000 subscribers in 5 months. And who knows, this time next year, I might have 10,000. You never know. Unfortunately, I didn't get any real support in my first or second channel here on YouTube. And I've had to learn the hard way. But if you want one-to-one support with investing, type yes below and you can join my investing community on School.